Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. The second night of WrestleMania 41 was very eventful. From epic returns to big surprises to epic title changes, the show had it all. While it had its lows, the show overall thoroughly entertained fans. With the event now in history books, it will be of interest to see what happens next in the company. In this piece, we will cover 3 bold predictions for WWE after WrestleMania 41 Night 2. Dominic Mysterio defeated Braun Breaker, Penta, and Finn Balor in a fatal 4-way match to win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 41. Dirty Dom's win was well received by fans, and he even got a huge pop from the crowd, despite being a heel. Given the recent crowd reaction, the company could pull the trigger on Mysterio's face turn shortly. The creative team could have Liv Morgan turn on Dom to side with her new poppy, Finn Balor. Both Balor and Liv lost their respective title matches at WrestleMania, and Dom's win might not go down well with them. The duo could turn on Dominic, kicking him out of the Judgment Day. This potential angle would turn fans sympathetic toward Dominic, establishing him as a babyface. Despite dominating the match for the most part, Gunther lost the World Heavyweight title to JUSO at the Show of Shows. However, the ring general may not be done with the Yeet Master. Fans should expect an irate Gunther to hit back at Jay. The Imperium leader could attack the newly crowned champion on tonight's Raw and challenge the latter for the title. Their potential rematch could be booked for Backlash next month. John Cena won the undisputed WWE title, defeating Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 2. The match saw Travis Scott return to help the Cenation leader defeat the American Nightmare. However, Cena's reign may not last very long. Given the controversial finish, another potential match between the rivals could be on the cards. The company could book the same for Backlash or Money in the Bank. Given another loss to a part-timer would hurt Cody Rhodes' credibility big time, fans should expect the American Nightmare to beat the odds and reclaim the title. Shubham Kumar Singh has been with Sportskeeda Wrestling as a WWE content writer for 6 years. An engineer by education, he claims his passion for writing and wrestling led him to become a pro wrestling writer. His love for the sport stems from his childhood. The first show he remembers watching was WrestleMania 2005. Shubham's favorite wrestler is John Cena due to his perseverance, humbleness, and never-die attitude. He puts utmost emphasis on thorough research, fact-checking, and unbiased reporting as a writer and a fan. When not reporting about pro wrestling, Shubham is an avid reader who admires Fyodor Dostoevsky's work. Apart from that, he also ardently follows cricket. Of course. Here's a detailed 1,000-word piece based on your idea. John Cena to lose title to big name, Liv Morgan to betray Dom for new poppy. 3 predictions for WWE after WrestleMania 41 Night 2. John Cena to lose title to big name, Liv Morgan to betray Dom for new poppy. 3 bold predictions for WWE after WrestleMania 41 Night 2. WrestleMania 41 Night 2 delivered the kind of unforgettable moments that will be replayed for years to come, shocking returns, tearful farewells, and wild betrayals that flip storylines upside down. Yet, as the dust settles, WWE is already setting the stage for what promises to be an explosive new era. With titles up for grabs, alliances hanging by a thread, and fresh rivalries ready to ignite, let's dive into 3 bold predictions for the aftermath of WrestleMania 41 Night 2. 1. John Cena's fairy tale ending gets crashed by a major heel. John Cena's surprise run to a championship victory at WrestleMania 41 Night 2 felt like a storybook ending. Emotions ran high as the 16-time world champion stood tall, one more time on the grandest stage of them all. However, history tells us that when Cena gets to the top again, WWE doesn't keep him there for long. Enter the next big thing, Braun Breaker. Fresh off his dominant showing in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and a few carefully booked victories, Breaker is primed for his real main event push. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Cena, at this point in his career, thrives on putting over rising stars. After WrestleMania, WWE could quickly book a major title match for a premium live event like Backlash or even King of the Ring. Imagine this, Cena stands in the ring, soaking in the crowd's love, only for Breaker's explosive music to hit. A vicious beatdown ensues. A week later, Cena, ever the fighting champion, agrees to put his title on the line. And just like that, Braun Breaker becomes the new face of WWE's future with a massive victory over one of the greatest of all time. Cena's fairy tale will become Breaker's coronation. Expect it to happen sooner rather than later. 2. Liv Morgan to betray Dominic Mysterio for a new Poppy. Liv Morgan's chemistry with Dominic Mysterio has been one of the most talked about developments on WWE television this year. The flirtatious looks, the subtle teases, it's kept fans guessing week after week. At WrestleMania 41, Liv's involvement even played a pivotal role in Dom's storyline, helping him secure or maybe lose a big win. But WWE thrives on chaos, and betrayals always make for unforgettable television. In the weeks following WrestleMania, Liv Morgan could finally snap, turning her back on Dominic in brutal fashion. The shocking twist? She wouldn't be leaving Dom just to stand alone, she'd have a new Poppy by her side, Santos Escobar. Santos, having grown increasingly frustrated with his spot in the LWO and eager to claim greater power, would find a perfect ally in Liv. Together, they'd represent a darker, edgier faction, the antithesis of the innocent, wide-eyed Dom and the pure-hearted Rey Mysterio. Imagine Liv and Santos standing tall over a beaten Dominic, mocking him with Liv calling Escobar her real Poppy, igniting a deeply personal, emotional feud that could stretch all the way to SummerSlam. Liv would get a heel run she could absolutely thrive in, while Dom would get even more sympathy from fans, slowly completing his transition into a top babyface. WWE's love for love triangles and betrayal angles almost guarantees something messy is brewing, and Liv's betrayal could be the biggest shocker yet. 3. Roman Reigns' bloodline finally implodes, but a new empire rises. Roman Reigns may have suffered a devastating loss at WrestleMania 41 Night 2, especially if his opponent was Cody Rhodes finally finishing his story, but his character work isn't ending anytime soon. In fact, a loss could be the catalyst for the most dramatic bloodline story yet. Post-WrestleMania, look for Solo Sikoa to start carving out his own path, and that path may not include the tribal chief anymore. Solo, backed by the newly aggressive Tonga twins, and perhaps even Jacob Fatu, could slowly chip away at Roman's leadership, questioning his decisions, his strength, and even his family loyalty. Roman, desperate to maintain his grasp on power, would lash out, but Solo could lead a mutiny from within. The bloodline would implode spectacularly, splitting into warring factions. Roman would attempt to hold on to loyalists like Jimmy USO if he returns to the fold, while Solo would crown himself as the true tribal chief, setting up a colossal family feud. Jacob Fatu would add an unpredictable and dangerous element to Solo's side, making them a legitimate and terrifying force. Even Paul Heyman could eventually turn on Roman, siding with Solo for survival reasons. By Survivor Series, the storyline could reach its peak, with Roman facing the empire he built, now rebelling against him. The bloodline story has lasted years because WWE allows it to evolve. This would be the next evolution, and it would be absolutely must-watch television. Final thoughts. WrestleMania 41 Night May 2nd have closed the chapter on several key storylines, but WWE is never about endings, it's about new beginnings. Whether it's John Cena passing the torch, Liv Morgan shattering hearts, or Roman Reigns fighting against the very family he once ruled with an iron fist, the next few months promise to be some of the most exciting in WWE history. One thing is certain, if these predictions come true, no one will be safe, and nothing will ever be the same again.